Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Hangout with ST. She's Alyssa.
And he's Hairianto, and Hangout with ST is a weekly show where we bring you top stories of the week.
That's right, anything that is local to everything that's happening around the world. And of course, we are down to episode 47.
Just 3 more to the big 5-0. And as always, we're coming to you live from the ST newsroom, so do leave your comments and we'll read it later during the show.
Yeah, and this week we are going to be discussing the new trend that is the hashtag 10-year challenge.
Whether it's more than just a harmless meme. And then also thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, it's about the famous or infamous koi tang in Tampines, right?
And then last but not least, there is the
Zuji ceasing operation.
And then what you can do to safeguard yourself from travel operators maybe closing down on you.
Exactly. And then we will go on to Onyam, which is other news in a minute, before we end things off with
Facebook Face-Off,
which you won last week.
I did, yes, and I'm so glad that I won because I was very arrogant in saying that I'm very confident that I'll win,
exactly.
and it happened. So
okay, but I think this week you're going to win again, lah.
You think so?
I think so.
Are you trying to get sympathy votes right now?
I'm not. It's okay. I mean,
I don't know.
Just
We'll
let you
see.
win, we'll see. Yeah. Okay, I think we can say hi to people.
Okay, first let me log in to our
Of course, we always say that it's because the bumper is too...
Just 10 seconds and you know, the internet.
Okay, Clive Chua says hello. Nelly Teo, hello. Jem Wong, why so late?
Why so late? Okay, I think we're about 5 minutes late, maybe 3 minutes late. We'll try to be on
different
time
timing
next week.
Different timing, yeah. Ray and Ali, hi. Shirley Chan, hi.
Hello, and Mac Chen says hello, hi.
Okay, let's see.
Just wondering, who says OT, OT, Asa? On time, on target? Overtime, overtime?
Overtime. Hello, everyone.
Or is it you, Noah? Are you working overtime?
How's everyone doing?
I'm going to ask whether you've all had dinner.
Okay.
Have you had dinner?
And also whether have you taken part
in the hashtag. That's a long comment, huh? Okay.
Then,
Richard Ong says, very good. Hi. Good to know that you're doing well. And then your friend, Alman says, love that Japanese ass top, bro.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, can you please explain what this top is? Yeah.
Okay, so there are 2 things I want to say about this top.
Okay.
First of all, this is a haori. It's what the Japanese wear over their kimono. It's like a jacket. And secondly, I helped you buy this from Japan.
Yes. Okay, you just helped me buy, but I still paid for it.
But I helped you buy.
So it's called a haori. Is that how it's
Haori, yeah.
Haori. Yeah?
Haori.
Yeah, so if you're wondering, that is what it is. Alright, so last week, of course, we talked about Marie Kondo and the internet was going crazy with Marie Kondo.
Yes, and then now this week, everyone's going crazy about the hashtag 10-year challenge.
Yeah, exactly. The internet is really very fickle.
Really very fickle.
They cannot decide.
But we also are the same.
Yeah, we also the same, exactly. Now, if you don't already know what it is, people are posting photos of themselves from 10 years ago together with a current photo side by side. You know, be it whether to show you've aged well or not.
Usually it's to show that they've aged well. And you know, if you do, then there's another hashtag which they say like you've glowed up.
Yeah, you've glowed up, exactly.
Gotten better with age. And a lot of celebrities have taken part in this, and also our very own Prime Minister.
Exactly, and here are some of the screenshots that we've taken. There you go. So PM Lee just posted his not too long ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally
about a few hours ago.
Maybe less than an hour ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So certainly he looks happier. Okay, and then the next one we have. So that's Liv Low on the left.
Okay.
She is the wife of actor Henry Golding, actor and presenter Henry Golding, who we interviewed live during the Crazy Rich Asians green carpet, remember?
And then we have Jessica Biel as well. Looks the same, just the hair color changed.
So pretty, huh? Yeah, no change. Okay, and then we have also Alvin Ng, our local actor in the middle. And Ellen.
I love the one on the left.
So that is so the guy with the long black hair. That is Steve Aoki. He's an American DJ. Actually, the guy on the right isn't actually him right now. It's a joke. So it's actually Mr. Miyagi.
It's Mr. Miyagi, yeah? Yeah, correct. And then, of course, all the way Ellen. And Ellen's caption says, I never realized how differently I hold my hand now.
So far it's just very fun, very light-hearted,
very fun,
very
exactly.
people poking fun at
and
themselves.
A lot of, also, of course, we didn't show this, but there are also celebrities that actually posted pictures of themselves, both current photos.
Oh, right,
yeah.
as a joke.
As a joke as well. And then there are some also that posted other celebrities. So for example, Justin Baldoni, actor of Jane the Virgin, posted, so his old photo, 10 years photo, is actually Cole Sprouse from Riverdale. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just a joke lah. But in any case, you know, in all fun and laughter, things have taken on a serious note also, in fact.
Yes,
right?
so there are other people who put together these photos showing, touching on topics like climate change.
Yeah.
So there is one where you can see a polar bear in 2009, and then now it's a very harsh, stark reality. Same for the coral bleaching photo you can see there. So after that, I thought, okay, this is not funny
shouldn't
anymore.
be laughing
like,
anymore,
I felt
right?
like, oh dear.
Exactly.
You know?
So the question to you guys who are watching us right now, would you take the hashtag 10-year challenge? If you have, why? If you have not, why?
Right? And we'll be going to some topics about it, discussion points about it. That might change your mind if you were planning to do the 10-year challenge.
Have you done it?
I have not, and I don't intend to,
Right.
mainly because I don't really want to dig up my past.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, yeah, that's all. I'm not trying to think too much about it. But for you?
I mean, okay, I just want to do it simply because I have one photo that I want to upload on Instagram.
I know, and it's a photo, you scrolling through your phone to pick the best photo, right?
No, not at all. I just want to post that current photo actually.
Okay.
So whatever that I post 10 years back, it doesn't really matter actually.
Oh, because you know that you're much better looking now than you were 10 years ago?
Don't say that. Don't say that. I think I look better all the time. Diachronically, I have looked... Okay, diachronically and synchronically, right? I have looked... okay, never mind.
Okay, so...
But in any case, you know, it does seem like a harmless meme, right?
Yeah.
But is it really harmless? Of course, you know, people are posting it up and you know, having fun, digging up photos of themselves. Of course, taking this opportunity to brag or even be narcissistic.
Yes, usually it's just to see like how like, you know, oh, I've aged so well. I look good now, basically, right?
It's not a new phenomenon though, although there are variations to it, right? You have your Throwback Thursdays, you have Flashback Fridays, but this seems to kind of like gain quite a bit of traction. Yeah, especially, you know, it's the new year, you know, 2009 versus 2019.
And 10 years is a nice number. It's long enough for you to see a significant difference for most people.
Exactly. But it's also a reminder, right, of things, for example, like when I was looking through my 10-year-old photo, right, I go like, hey, these are photos that I wouldn't actually post up now. Right?
Yeah, because back then, I think people didn't really care so much.
Yeah.
Like, you can post like the funny photos, like you were saying, funny faces, right? But then now we'll definitely think twice because for one, we might get cyber stalked by people who like us.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there are people who like us, it's just that I'm saying from a point of view where I've done it before. And then the second one is that you know, for potential employers, they do research on potential hires on their social media platforms, so you definitely think twice.
Exactly, right. And I think it's also the whole, I mean, this then brings to light the whole matter of even, you know, the consumption society and, you know, the influencer society, as
like
it were.
the whole Instagram, everything's highly curated. Everyone is like, they take full, like, I feel like the millennials have a real talent. I'm not being sarcastic here. They really know how to manage their image. Yeah,
and it's very image conscious. So, you know, you wouldn't post those kind of photos anymore. You kind of like, it's different now, right? Yeah. But of course, at the end of the day, these are the fun things.
Yes.
Then, of course, you know, tech news outlets then started to ask, is this really just a harmless meme or is there more to it?
Yes, and they did question if this meme is actually one as a cover for data mining.
Yeah.
So, example, for data mining, what we mean by this is that, like we said, it's like, it looks very innocent, very harmless, but you never know, like, researchers or third parties could be using this for their studies or research. They could use it for targeted advertising.
Exactly, right? Although, having said that, of course, there is a good side of it. So, you know, all this information looking how faces have changed, right, within the 10 years.
Age progression
and all that. It's good, for example, if you're looking out for missing kids, right? And how they could potentially have changed. And from there, you know, with algorithms and all that, then you kind of like can figure out how what they may look like now, and try to find these missing kids whom were lost, say 10 years back, for example.
True.
Yeah,
true.
but whatever it is, of course, at the end of the day, it's about data mining, right? And using this data, and we're just serving it on a silver platter.
Yeah, we're making it very easy to find by, for one, using a hashtag.
Yeah.
Consolidating all this information,
Yeah.
and usually when people share these pictures,
Yeah.
they give like some context. They say like, oh, this was me 10 years ago at like so and so's 21st birthday party where I was like,
Exactly,
and then versus
exactly.
now, and then now I'm this,
Exactly.
this, I've done this, this. So
Exactly.
there's actually a lot of information in there.
And your face itself has a
Yeah.
lot of data, right?
Yes.
And why do we say this? Simply because when you go through customs, they take pictures of your face.
Yeah, immigration.
Right?
and go
Immigration and all
holiday,
that. And when you talk about, FBI, they have a specific department that
Yes.
just deals with
Disguises.
disguises.
Yes, making
Right?
sure that the identity of the agents are not revealed. For example, our special forces,
exactly.
right? They always tell us don't show their face, and they're always masked.
So,
Right.
it holds a lot of information
Yeah,
around
our
your
face is our currency, actually, like literally. Yeah.
But whatever it is, of course, if you still want to participate in it, I mean, it's for fun.
We
right?
are thinking of the worst case scenarios here.
Exactly.
Potential ones,
potential risks and all that. But at the end of the day, it's for fun. Just be prudent with
Yeah.
what you, as with anything else,
Definitely.
to be honest, right, that you post on social media.
Yeah, we don't want to be killjoy. I don't be a killjoy to your
Yeah,
challenge.
exactly. I
Please
will still
go
do it,
ahead. Go ahead.
I'll
yes.
still do it. Yeah. So
I'll be
check
looking
out.
forward.
Yeah, check out my 10-year challenge. But in any case, for those of you again are watching us, let us know. Would you participate in it? If you have, why? And if you have not, why not? And I think we can take some comments.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Samuel Wong. Oh, you guys look like ninjas. Wow. Okay.
And then, okay, Yok Ying Wong says, I took part in the hashtag 10-year challenge, and a friend commented, I have not changed much.
Oh. Yulin says, I took part in the 10-year challenge. I realized I look prettier and younger. I'm very Haolian, right? Alman says, 10 years ago, photo quality quite bad, bro. Now can touch up and erase your wrinkles. What are you
Maybe
talking
that's
about?
why. So, okay, so when I was doing when we were just doing our research for this topic,
Yeah.
I came across this article. The headline says, like, why are the South Korean celebrities not jumping on the bandwagon?
Ah, okay.
And I can think of one very good reason
Why? Okay, why?
I mean, they will probably look very different 10 years ago.
Because of the plastic surgery.
That's right.
Okay, JM Wang asks, are you hosting this show in SPH building in Bradle Road?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Are you
Yes.
going to stalk us?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so currently we are in, I wouldn't say makeshift, we're in the holding studio because our newsroom is being renovated.
Yeah.
We'll be moving to our new studios in March.
Exactly. So keep a lookout on that as well. We'll be sharing more on our new studios as well. We're pretty excited with that. Noah Tan says, no worries, you guys spark joy. Marie
so at
Kondo
least
reference.
you won't throw us away.
Marie Kondo reference. Again, for those of you who have just joined us right here, we're coming to you live from the Straits Times newsroom, and we're just talking about the hashtag 10-year challenge. Let us know, would you participate in it? If you have, why? If you have not, why?
Why not? Yes. Alright, so online travel booking site Zuji appears to have ceased operations. It did not renew its travel agent license in Singapore and Hong Kong.
As the company's license lapsed on New Year's Eve, the Singapore Tourism Board said the company cannot provide travel products and services here anymore. Now, Zuji is owned by Hong Kong-based travel firm Uriel Aviation Holding. It reportedly owes Hong Kong customers thousands of dollars in refunds.
And in November, it was suspended from issuing airline tickets through the International Air Transport Association's centralized air ticketing billing service because Zuji failed to pay out for the tickets that it had sold to customers.
Yeah, the company's Singapore office, which is located at Novena Square, remains closed and did not respond to Straits Times' request for comment. Now, there have been 33 complaints filed against Zuji in the past year. Yeah.
And these were related to delays in refunds after the travel bookings were cancelled, additional charges, and also unsatisfactory service and other issues.
Yeah. Now, in a November 2018 article with Straits Times, Zuji said that all cancellation requests for existing bookings will be refunded, but some Singapore customers are still waiting for their refunds.
So if you're one of them, or you have, this applies to any other unsatisfactory other cases that you have with other businesses, you can approach the Consumers Association of Singapore at this website here below, www.case.org.sg, or give the hotline a ring, 6100-0315.
So a bit of viewer service right here, right? What can you do if, let's say, you're stuck in such a situation? First of all, of course, get insurance.
That's what. Remember the STB campaign? Buy travel insurance.
Buy travel insurance, exactly, especially the one that has coverage for unforeseen circumstances, such as cancellation of flights, accommodation, or business insolvency.
And there are also insurance plans that cover the closure of travel agencies. So you can try Liberty or Sompo.
Or Sompo, yeah. Having said that, of course, it's important that you know the scope of your cover policy and the claim limits. Right?
So this one is beyond, okay, so when the travel agency closes, you can't really do anything about it, right? I mean, you can't prevent it from closing.
Exactly.
But you should make sure, like, if you're going to do extreme sports, then make sure your travel insurance covers, like, anything to do with your particular extreme sport.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a story, right? So in 2017, I went for diving, okay? And I don't know whether was it unfortunate, I got stung by a lionfish. The possibility of getting stung by a lionfish is actually very, very low.
Right.
Simply because they are not predatory.
Okay.
They usually swim away.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, they just bring up their spikes in defense.
Okay.
Unless provoked and all that.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
So what do you do? Like, what happened?
It's a, okay,
like,
just to cut...
I know you went to disturb the lionfish,
I
right?
did not. Okay, so to cut story short, we were at the seabed. We were going to witness some proposal that was happening, and I don't even know who the person is. I know, right?
Proposal.
I know, right?
Wow, okay.
No, it's not as romantic as you think when you get stung by a lionfish, okay? And then I just knelt down, and then I felt, I scraped on
a rock,
right? So I tried to back away, but I lost balance.
Yeah.
I was trying to break my balance, and that was when my hand just went down to the seabed, and then I got pricked, and I was like, oh. And then I looked at it, there was a little prick right there.
So got blood coming out.
Yeah, blood was coming out. So I tapped on my buddy, and then we were looking, and then we saw this thing. We didn't know what it was at first, and then it just swam away. And that was when my heart sank. I was oh dear, I'm going to die underwater.
Just when you thought you couldn't sink any lower.
Wow! Oh wow! Sure. My heart sank. Okay. I was like, so all this. Okay. The thing is, something that you need to know about me is I am a worrywart, right?
But
so I was running through. I was running through all these like scenarios in my head. Like, what if I die underwater and all that? You know, like, oh my God, friends, I love you guys. Mom, I love you. You know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to, if anything happens at all, I'm just going to shoot up, and then I'm just going to, like, you know, surface, right? I'm not going to go without a fight. Right? But okay, story short, pain was excruciating. I am alive. Yeah, I was alive. But fortunately, for that trip, and that was the one and only time, right, when I traveled, I actually had this nagging feeling to get insurance, and I did.
And I was glad that I did. Earlier you said usually you don't even buy travel insurance.
I don't.
So when you went to Hong Kong, did you buy travel insurance?
When I went to Hong Kong, I didn't as well.
Always living life on the edge, man.
I know.
Dangerous.
Yeah, that's why itch for Hairianto.
So lesson learned, don't be like Hairianto. Although you were really lucky that for some reason that trip you bought travel insurance.
Yeah, I did. I don't know why. So yeah, get travel insurance.
Yes, that was actually the moral of the story. We went to this whole story.
Let's say hi to people. Come.
Yeah. Another thing maybe you could do is to just like keep like your policy number on hand, the insurer's hotline on hand, so that you know if anything happens, you're not wasting time looking for it.
Yeah. Oh, we have Yo Ying Wong says, I think this show's format is interesting and fresh. Thank you.
Thanks.
So constantly tune in to us. That is every Thursday, 8 p.m. on Straits Times Facebook page. Yeah, every Thursday. Right?
Every Thursday. And I think Yo Ying Wong is a new viewer.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Hangout ST.
And he says, and I like you talk with Singlish accent, not try to talk with Caucasian accent. I think this is cool.
But if you want Caucasian accent, we can also.
No, like it's not a Singlish accent. It's just, you know, a normal Singaporean accent.
Yeah, you see, even your friend says, you, Hairianto, saying your worrywart is biggest understatement of the year.
I am a worrywart, see? I told you, I am a worrywart. Now, the famous koi tank in Tampines would have to be removed as its position along a common corridor poses serious threats, safety concerns. Now, the housing board said it could potentially lead to injuries or fatalities.
And we actually did talk about this koi tank issue a few months ago on Hangout with ST, because that was then most of the rest of Singapore discovered this fish tank, and people from as far as Jurong other side of the island actually came down just to see the fish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the flat owner installed glass panels to the walls around the 4 steps into his ground floor flat to house around a dozen pet fish. Now, of course, he bought the adjacent unit, and that's how he kind of like get home lah, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that he doesn't need to actually do a little dip before getting into his
Yes,
house,
exactly.
right?
So you can see right here the video. So the fish are there, yeah, healthy fish.
Yeah, and I was saying earlier that how come no one has stolen a fish yet? And then you made a very good point. The fish is actually very hard to steal.
It's very difficult to steal
It's
because
troublesome.
it's heavy, that's why it's big, and you need to get like a pail, and then you got like busy, very
But
busy.
I
You want
wonder
to
whether
carry
the fish got insurance or not.
No, the owner was not aware that he needed permission to alter his steps. HDB spokesman said the flat owner has fundamentally altered these entrance steps into a koi tank, which poses several safety issues.
So for example, the glass tank, it could shatter on impact, and if you don't enclose the top, children who are unsupervised, they could fall into the tank. And then also the electrical sockets and cables connected to the tank, these are exposed to the outside elements.
Yep. Now, in response, Tampines GRC MP Bayam King said to Straits Times yesterday, they plan to put an appeal in 2 months to keep the tank, and while they need to address HDB's concerns, they hope that HDB can be a bit flexible. Mr. B also brought up potential solutions to risks mentioned by HDB. For example,
Put railings around the tank so that you prevent children from falling in, and also just cover up the electrical sockets and cables, right?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, right, in his defense, the owner did do his due diligence to make sure that he mitigates any safety problems or safety risks, right? He didn't build the tank on his own. In fact, he got the help of his contractor friend.
So it's professional help.
Yeah.
He didn't, it's not like a hobby.
Exactly, right? And to strengthen the tank, he also used a metal bracket to line its edge, which you saw in the clip earlier on.
And then also, because it's on the steps of his house, it's not really causing obstruction to anybody, and his neighbours appreciate and enjoy the tank.
Exactly, and of course,
been around for 3 years already.
Yeah, it's been around for 3 years, right? And people generally just enjoy it.
So is it? Maybe no one should have just talked about the tank.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have reported it, right? But in any case, what this case of course bring to light is the whole issue of public versus private space, right?
Yes.
The owner feels that the steps or the landing is his private space, but HDB doesn't see it that way. Said that its guiding principle for town councils in managing the use of public spaces is that safety must not be compromised.
And that's true. Safety is of paramount importance when you're living in a shared space with people.
Yeah.
However, you could also argue that it's like it's the steps to his house, so you wouldn't really expect strangers
to be sitting
or
there,
a stranger
right?
also wouldn't knowingly go sit on someone else's private.
Steps
to the
or
house.
landing, exactly. And talking about safety, of course, everybody has their own part to play to ensure their own safety.
Exactly. So
Right?
earlier, there's a lot of mention about maybe unsupervised children falling into the tank. So we were discussing about it, right? There's only so much you can do for other people, but if that child is unsupervised, and there's a danger of them falling in, then maybe they shouldn't be unsupervised in the first place.
Exactly. You know, children,
Unless
whatever it is, shouldn't be left unsupervised.
Unless they run off lah. Then, okay.
Right. And whatever it is, of course, any situation can pose any sorts of
anything can be dangerous, right? Even a lionfish that was just minding its own business at the bottom of the seabed. Of course not, they are, bothering you.
Yeah. But we don't deny that HDB, of course, it's carrying out its duties to ensure residents' safety. However, possible to actually see this matter on a case-by-case basis.
That's what we hope to as well, right?
Exactly. Let's see what people have said.
About the koi tank. Okay.
Oh, Lina. Okay, so Lina Ang says, JM Wong says, why not every day but only Thursday? Wow, every day.
Because cannot stay until 9 p.m. every day.
Are you going to support us if we do it every day? If you can ensure that we hit like 10K views at least all the time, then we'll do it every day.
Challenge.
Tell all your friends and your family members. So gather the whole Singapore.
This is the #Hangout with ST challenge.
Correct. Gather the whole of Singapore to do it.
#Hangout at ST 10K.
Correct. There we go. 10K. There we go. Okay.
Okay, and Lina Ang says, well, the fish tank is very well done. It's lovely. Why remove it?
Lina also say we have such porn in CC community centres, so why such a fuss?
Okay.
JM Wong says must put danger signboard.
If that will help, maybe. Right.
But in any case, I'm pretty
There
sure
there is bigger fish to fry.
And now for our next segment. Onyam is other news in a minute. This is where we crunch other headlines of the week in under 1 minute.
So our first headline, percussion instruments can now be played during the Thaipusam Festival on January 20 and 21st. This will be the first time since 1973 when the playing of all music was banned after fights broke out between rival groups.
Second headline, one lucky punter won about $9.58 million from Monday's Toto draw. If you're wondering where the winning ticket was purchased, it was at the Singapore Pools outlet at Block 8 Empress Road.
And our last headline is from January 18 onwards, it will be legal to buy and consume alcoholic food products in public at any time of the day. Beverages that contain more than 0.5% alcohol are still not allowed to be sold or consumed in public from 10:30 p.m. to 7 a.m.
And that is all we have for Onyam this week.
And now we have our favorite segment, last but not least, Facebook
Face Off, which you won, of course.
I won last week.
Yeah,
I'm
last
quite
week.
happy about that.
I'm not very confident, but fans, please,
Stop trying to get sympathy votes, man.
And of course, to help us with our Facebook Face Off, we are very happy to have this person on board. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without further ado, please put your hands together to welcome Josh Joe.
Yes, sachet.
Sachet.
Yeah.
Sachet
Just
away.
Joe.
That,
Yeah. Actually, it looks like Kurt Cobain, right?
Kurt Cobain. Okay, so this is how it works, right? For those of you new viewers, if we're each of ourselves, me and Alyssa, we're going to share a comment, right? If you think that Alyssa's comment is funnier, you type in A.
If you think Hairianto's one is funnier, you type in H.
But if you're a big fan of Judge Joe and Judge Joe's antics are funniest, you type in J.
Yeah.
Okay?
J.
And I'll go first.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So basically, Judge Joe, this is about customs, right? Guangdong Customs seizes world's most dangerous fruit from Singapore, which is the cannonball tree fruit. Now, the smell of its pulp was once described as if a bloated 2-ton, 3-day dead possum passed gas, causing a tequila-saturated hobo to projectile vomit into an adjacent dumpster filled with rotting cheese and mayonnaise. That's not the comment.
Okay, I would like to find.
That's
I would
not
like
the
to know
comment.
where you can find a 2-ton possum. A 2-ton possum.
It's crazy, right? But the description to a T. Okay, and then Andrew Tay says, I know what present to get for my boss this year.
Ooh, Andrew Tay.
Yeah.
Not scared, Andrew Tay.
Okay.
Okay,
Ali,
so
you go.
mine, okay, no confidentiality. Okay, so ST pushed out this survey and says that salary is actually not the biggest driver of job satisfaction for Singaporean workers, right? And then the caption that our own ST social media guy wrote was like, yes, but having a good salary certainly helps. And then Chen Tilo says, well, ST did a 10-year challenge by taking a decade-old survey and compared the market now.
Okay.
Actually, that was so bad.
If you think that Alyssa's comment is okay, funny, you type in A.
Actually, just I hate.
You just type in H or you type in J, okay?
I must have insert some joke on my own and anyway,
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay, Alyssa, you go. Second round. Come
Okay,
on, save yourself.
So this
Okay.
one is the lucky punter. That one. Okay, you all can read the story, right? Okay, so the ST question is, okay, it's not us.
Okay.
Okay, it's not us. That's what ST said.
Okay.
And then someone said with a Chinese name, I'm going to call this person Miss or Mr. Law, says, yeah, too bad not you law, hashtag forever ST intern.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Alyssa, oh God, I'm feeling very warm under this Harvey.
No, it's funny because
What? Okay, never mind. Okay, my comment. Okay, so this is basically no Lichun during Year of the Pig. Basically, yeah, exactly. It's keeping the Year of the Pig. I don't know why, right? Victor Leong says, my Lichun bank is open. Deposit into mine. And then Tommy Cham also said, deposit in piggy bank lor.
but it's still better than Alyssa's. I agree actually, much better than mine.
Okay, if you think that Alyssa is funny, you type in A.
If you think Hairianto is funnier, type in H.
But if you have always been a good and great fan of Judge Joe, you type in J. Okay?
Judge Joe needs all the encouragement he or she
one.
can get as well.
Okay, this is same story like what Alyssa did, the first one. Having salary not the biggest driver of job satisfaction for Singaporean workers. That's what the survey says. Joe Boy Sigina says, you don't work for money, then work for love.
What is Kong Jiao Wei?
I think he's tagging that person.
Gong Jiao Wei. Oh, Gong Jiao Wei means you're talking rubbish.
Thanks, somebody!
Anyhow, say that someone's name, Anyhow, you.
Oh my goodness! Okay,
so let us know if anybody is called Kong Jiao Wei, okay? Okay. So my last story.
I'm sorry!
The last one is no thanks. HDB flat owner asked to remove the glass fish tank. This is the koi one. And then we say, well, Kap Diem, right?
Yeah.
And Mark Checkley says, HDB has been fishing for excuses to hook this guy. Understandably, he's gutted.
Okay.
Redeemed myself.
Yeah, you redeemed yourself. Okay. So again, if you think that Alyssa is funnier, you type in A.
If you thought Hairianto was funnier, type in H.
If you think that Judge Joe is the funniest, you type in G. And we're going to give some time to people, right? And then while we read, JM Wong, have you taken your medicines?
Maybe that's why.
Okay.
Actually, okay, then Emily Cook says, it's okay, just listening to Hairianto laugh is entertaining enough. Oh my gosh.
If you must know, right, people who are watching, the three of us in the office, we laugh worse than this actually sometimes.
Correction, you laugh worse than this. Not me. Okay, and then Kai Ami says, Yanto, ketahui maintain eh.
There is love must maintain. Ketahui is love.
Okay. Only Samuel Wong voted for me, A. And then Alman says H. Sorry, babe, man. I understand, man. It's just one of those weeks I'm just not funny. I got it.
Kayamri H. Faiz Bali H. Yes. Come on, more H's, please.
Okay. We're gonna give 5 more seconds to any for Judge Joe.
It's very warm.
Any for me. Then we'll count and then we'll tally. Okay. Wow, no more energy already. Okay. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the winner is Yanto. Confetti. I feel like I laughed it all out already.
Yeah, my goodness.
Yeah, I really
even
did.
if you must know, even our camera crew behind the camera, she's laughing as well. Our producer is also laughing as well. Everybody is having a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Judge Joe, are you having a good time? Gemma, I like you very much. Later laugh until outside. Make sure you tune in to us next week. Okay, so again, it's every Thursday, 8 p.m. on Straits Times Facebook page. And Alyssa posted the challenge earlier on, right? Alyssa, what is it?
It is #Hangout with ST 10K.
Yes.
To get us to 10K views.
Minimally every week. Yeah, let
For
all their
terms and
friends
conditions, please.
Yeah.
For fine print, please log on to www.straitstimes.com.
Yeah, and of course we are on social media. Oh my god, we switched lines now. I don't know what to say. We're on social media. We are on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook,
and Twitter. And Twitter.
And of course, we'd like to give a big thank you to our producer Yvonne, our camera crew Eileen, Judge Joe, and of course Zik, who is also the one who helps us with all the graphics. So thank you so much, and thank you to the viewers who have been watching us as well. So once again, she's Alyssa.
And he's Hairianto.
And this is Judge Joe. Goodbye and see you next week.